We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. So I want to come out here and talk about the whole Ciara and Russell Wilson controversy. Once again, they're back on the blogs and people are dragging them, okay? So what's going down is that basically Ciara and Russell Wilson, they're out in China and they decide to bring their kids with them. As you guys remember, Ciara had her baby 3 months ago. Her daughter's name is Ciara. And basically, she decided to take Ciara and Little Future on a toboggan ride on the Great Wall of China, okay? And so they're basically hurling themselves down the mountainside. And, you know, it looks like they're having fun. But a lot of people are very, very concerned because she has her 3-month-old daughter strapped to her chest. And Russell Wilson has, you know, the 3-year-old Future, you know, basically sitting in his lap. And they just feel like it's not safe for kids to be on this type of ride, okay? So I want y'all to go ahead and check out the video that Ciara posted on social media. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of social media's responses. Check this out and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. All right, so you guys just saw people's comments and what folks had to say. Some people are okay with it, but a lot of people are really giving Ciara the side eye on this situation and they're not okay with it. What I found funny in all this mess is that once again, our favorite buzzword has reared its ugly head and Ciara is now being accused by some of cultural appropriation. Yes, because she posted this picture of her and Russell Wilson looking beautiful in this Chinese gown and she's wearing the traditional Chinese headdress and outfit and everything else, and people are saying that they're culturally appropriating Chinese culture. Honey, you can't make this shit up. Now, let me be the first to say this. I've never gone on a toboggan ride, but from what I researched, they said that there are pulleys on them and there are brakes. And me personally, being a parent, I don't think I would risk putting my newborn on a toboggan ride. But that's just me. These are not my children. These are Ciara and Russell's children. And if they felt the need to put their kids on that ride, that's on them. But me personally, I just would not do it. And unfortunately, when you post every part of your life on social media like that, you're giving people license to put their 2 cents in. Period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? I do it every day here on YouTube. People are, they have the license to put their 2 cents in. And the same with Ciara. You know what I'm saying? She may not like the fact that people are going in on her, but again, she did post this on social media. And in this day and age, people are always going to have something to say whenever it comes to children. Now, you have folks talking about CPS needs to be called. They shouldn't have, custody of their kids. I think that's a bit much. That's a bit reaching, okay? Was this the smartest idea? I don't really think it was. But do they deserve to have their kids taken from this? That's ridiculous. From what I see, the kids are healthy, well-dressed, well-fed. They both clearly love the hell out of these kids and they love the hell out of each other. But I think looking back, hindsight is 20/20, and maybe looking back, she might think to herself, you know what, maybe next time I won't do that, Because the thing is, accidents can happen. Anything can happen. Rides fail all the time. Russell's toboggan could have bumped into hers and took her off the track. You just never know. Freak accidents happen. So that's how I look at things. And just personally, there's just certain things I would not do with the newborn baby. One, because their immune system is extremely weak. There's a lot of air pressure in the plane and, just traveling from one country to another. And children have very, very weak immune systems, especially when they're only 3 months old. So that right there, I would have been personally hesitant to even bring a child on a plane, on a 20-something hour plane trip. I personally probably would have left the child at home with the nanny. But I mean, that's fine. They want to bring their child. They chose to bring the child on the trip. Like I said, this is their kid, so they have the right to do that. But, just from my personal opinion, there's just certain things that I wouldn't do as a parent. But that's my parenting style. My parenting style may be different from your parenting style, and it's obviously different from Ciara's. So again, to each its own, what I'm saying? If she was okay with bringing her baby on that trip to China and going on a toboggan ride, if she felt comfortable, that is on Ciara. I don't think in any way, shape, or form they deserve to lose their kids or that CPS should investigate them. I think some of y'all are just reaching, okay? It's one thing to have an opinion and say, you know what, I personally wouldn't do it, or, oh, well, I'm cool with it. I would do the same thing. I think it's cool to have healthy discussions and state, why you would or wouldn't take your 3-month-old on a toboggan trip. I think that's fine. But when people start talking about call CPS and call the police, I think at that point, folks are doing a bit too much, okay? Let's keep it real. These kids are not being abused. Was it the smartest decision to put the baby on the toboggan? Maybe not. And even if she was okay with it in her eyes, I think certain things need to be left off of social media just for the fact that it causes all of this unnecessary controversy. Everybody's going to have an opinion on people's parenting styles and what they choose to do with their children. But at the end of the day, these are her kids. I don't think they need their kids taken away for something like this. I think that's a bit extreme to say take the kids away from them. But I do feel like they need to make better decisions with what they decide to post on social media, because it seems like when they post certain things like this, it causes a negative reaction. So anyways, y'all, let me know your thoughts on this entire situation. Would you go on a toboggan ride with a 3 and a 3-month-old baby? Do you feel like, it's safe? These are their kids. If they want to go on that ride, they can. Or do you feel like they're doing a bit too much for social media and that anything can happen? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.